Hey guys, Mr. B here again, bringing you another math video. This video is on what is basically y equals mx plus b. So you've probably had this in a bunch of your courses, and you're trying to figure out exactly what it is. So y equals mx plus b. So y equals mx plus b is essentially, well, it is the equation of a line. So if you have a line on a graph and you need to represent its equation, or if you're asked to plot a line or plot something, then chances are it's y equals mx plus b what you're going to be using. So a lot of people call this slope-intercept form. So there's a reason for that. The reason why people call it slope-intercept form is because it consists of the slope. So the slope basically tells us that's the directions of how steep the line is. Does it go up and to the right or down and to the right? Does it go up really quickly or really slowly? That kind of thing. And the b value tells us the y-intercept. So that tells us where it crosses the y-axis. So on this guy right here, where does it cross? Does it cross in the negative, in the positive, that kind of thing? So let's see an example. So let's say graph, you might have an example, y is equal to 2x minus 1. So what that means is this guy right here is our slope. So slope is equal to 2. And we know that slope is actually equal to rise over run. So rise over run. So really, with a slope of 2, what that actually means is that my rise is 2, and since there's no number dividing it, we can put 1 there. So I have a rise of 2. That means we go up 2 and right 1. So from the point that we choose, which is going to be our y-intercept, we're going to go up 2 and right 1. So my y-intercept is, bam, this guy right here. -1. So it's important to make sure you if it's subtract 1, that means it's -1. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plot that point. So that right there is where that graph is going to cross the y-axis. So then from that point, we're going to follow the slope instructions. We're going to go up 2 and then right 1. And there we have it. That's our 2 points. That's all we need to draw a line is 2 points. So now I'm going to very difficultly attempt to draw this into a line. I don't know if maybe I can get a ruler. Let me see. I'm going to have to get out of this for 1 second. And lagoon. Is there a line here anywhere, guys? What do you think? I don't think so. So let me just draw it in by hand. I'll risk it. I'm a daredevil. So if you're on a test, of course, we use a ruler. So we connect those 2 points with a ruler, and then we get a line. So this would be the equation y is equal to 2x minus 1. So we put arrows on our end, and we extend past. We don't just connect the 2 points, we go through the 2 points. Alright, so that's fine and dandy, but now what happens if we need to find the equation of a line given the graph? So let me just erase all this, and watch this magically erase this grid. And I'm going to drag, I've already got a picture here, so I'm going to drag it over. And don't save. And here we go. So I've got 2 lines here, so I'm going to find the equation of both. So let's start with the red line. So the first thing we need to do is identify what our slope is. So we need, in order to graph this guy, I need m and I need b. Or sorry, in order to get an equation, I need m and b. So b is really easy to find. B is right here. So where it crosses the y-axis. So this graph crosses at -2. So the next step I want to do is I want to make a triangle. So I want to figure out rise over run. I can do it anywhere along. I'm going to do it way down here, just because I got a lot of space down here. So I want to find places where it goes through exact points. So it goes through, and then I want to make a triangle. Doesn't matter how big your triangle is. I can make it huge. I can make a big triangle here. I can make a small triangle. So you can see that there's lots of different forms of triangles. Let me just undo that. So if I can do another one here, like this will be a really big one. So like here. So it doesn't matter, whatever's easiest for you, and all we do is count blocks. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right. So what that means is my slope is equal to 7, which is my rise here, over 7, which is 1. So that gives me an equation of y is equal to 1x minus 2. Now we don't need to write the 1x. Your teacher will probably want you to write x minus 2, just like that. So now let's do the blue line. So the blue line has a y-intercept here of -2. So we're looking for slope and b. So that's -2. Now again, it doesn't matter where I make my triangle. I'll make my triangle this time. I'll do it right there. Make it a bit smaller. So I'm going to go right 1. So that's my run. And then I go up 3. So my slope is a rise of 3 over a run of 1. So 3 over 1. So y is equal to, I don't know why I had -2 for this one. That should be plus. You guys are probably screaming at the screen right now. Yeah, so if you look at it right there, that's +2, obviously. So my mistake on that one. But again, it doesn't really affect our answer as long as we just change that to plus. And the reason why I was like, this is -2, how could the other one be -2? Alright, so we end up with slope of 3x minus 2. And there it is. There's my equation of my line. So again, guys, y equals mx+b. It's the equation of a line. It allows us to graph a line really easy, but it also allows us to find the equation of a line from a graph really easy. So that's why it's useful. So hopefully this video sheds a little light on it. Sorry about the mistake. That stuff happens. I've probably made way more mistakes than you at math, so that's okay. Alright, good luck, and I'll talk to you later.